A classic Nimzoidian defense normal variation classical defense emerges in Lviii International Capablanca in Memoriam Elite Ronda 5, setting the stage for an intriguing battle. On d4. Knight f6. On c4. On e6. Knight c3. Bishop b4. On e3. King castled kingside. Bishop d3 entered in Nimzoidian defense normal variation classical defense. On d5. On a3. Threatening pawn takes b4. Pawn takes c4 played by Albornoz Cabrera. Bishop takes c4. Bishop d6. Knight f3. Knight c6. King castled kingside. On e5. On h3. Bishop f5. On b4. On takes d4. On takes d4. Knight e4. Threatening knight takes c3. Bishop b2 played by Nesterov. Knight g5. Knight b5 it is novelty move. Bishop f4. On d5. Nesterov is aiming to play. Pawn takes c6. Queen takes d1. Rook takes d1. Knight takes f3 check. Pawn takes f3 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Bishop e4 played by Albornoz Cabrera. Threatening bishop takes f3. Knight takes g5 played by Nesterov. Queen takes g5. Queen g4. Nesterov considers playing. Queen takes g5. Bishop takes g5. Rook fe1. Bishop takes d5. Bishop takes d5 and secure a stronghold in the game. Queen takes g4 played by Albornoz Cabrera. Pawn takes g4. Knight e5. Threatening knight takes c4. Bishop takes e5 played by Nesterov. Bishop takes e5. Rook ae1. On a6. Rook takes e4. Pawn takes b5. Bishop takes b5. Bishop d6. On a4. On f5. Threatening pawn takes e4. Pawn takes f5 played by Nesterov. Rook takes f5. Bishop d7. Threatening bishop takes f5. Rook f4 played by Albornoz Cabrera. Threatening rook takes e4. Rook takes f4 played by Nesterov. Bishop takes f4. Rook e1. Bishop d6. Rook e4. On g5. On g3. King g7. On a5. On h5. King g2. King f7. Bishop a4. Rook h8. Bishop d1. On h4. On b5. On takes g3. On takes g3. Rook a8. Rook a4. Bishop c5. Bishop f3. Rook d8. On a6. Threatening pawn takes b7. Pawn takes a6 played by Albornoz Cabrera. Pawn takes a6. Bishop a7. Rook b4. Nesterov is aiming to play. Rook b7. On g4. Bishop takes g4. Bishop b6. On a7. Bishop takes a7. Bishop e6 check. King f6. Rook takes a7 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Rook b8 played by Albornoz Cabrera. Threatening rook takes b4. Rook c4 played by Nesterov. Rook b2 check. King h3. Threatening rook takes c7 check. Bishop b6 played by Albornoz Cabrera. On d6. Nesterov's idea is to play. Pawn takes c7. Bishop takes c7. Rook takes c7 check, and seize the initiative. Pawn c5 played by Albornoz Cabrera. Rook a4. Rook b4. Rook a2 time to think, find the best continuation for Albornoz Cabrera. King e6 is a strong choice, since pawn a7. Bishop takes a7. Rook takes a7. King takes d6. Rook a1. King e5. Still Albornoz Cabrera is losing. Let's proceed to the main game. Threatening rook takes a4. Rook a2 played by Nesterov. Bishop a7. Slightly worse move played by Albornoz Cabrera. Rook e2. Nesterov might go for rook e7 check. King f6. Rook takes a7 and dominate the board. King f6 played by Albornoz Cabrera. Rook e7. Threatening rook takes a7. Bishop b6 played by Albornoz Cabrera. Rook b7. Victory for Nesterov. After a hard-fought battle, Albornoz Cabrera resigned, conceding the game.